This call is now being
Este es
recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5.
Cinco. Oops, where the oops.
Para rehusarla, por favor cuelgue ahora o...
There we go.
Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up?
What up? What up, David? How's it going?
Hey, it's going all right, man. Hey, we're live in the charge right now.
Hey, we're live and direct. We're currently on TT. We're on YT. We're streaming on all major platforms, if you will.
If you will, I explained to Jesse earlier what if you will was.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Explain. All right, so you were down 5. I'm doing tappy. So that's separate. That's something separate. We're all square. Well, except for not for yours though, because that's for first row. And then we're good though. Yep. Thank you.
All right. So David, right now he's
if you wanna get through,
he's in the day room right now,
Yeah.
and he's moving, he's wheeling and dealing, and so right now he's just waiting for one of the kiosks to open up, and we're gonna go ahead and start up a video visit. So, if you guys are wondering what's happening right now, how come you guys are not seeing him? That's what's happening right now. We're just waiting for a kiosk port to open up, so they could both jump on, David and Jesse, and once they jump on, that's when the questions will commence. So if you guys got any questions, get them ready, and they'll be able to read your questions off the screen once we do go live. All right. So you've been warned.
So I gotta explain to everybody what's going on. So this is David. Those of you that don't know me, my name's David Isaac Lopez. I am serving 40 years to life in California State Prison. Well, I'm in a California State Prison, but I'm in Centinela, and so this is what it is right now, right? So prison is all about. Oh yeah, I guess I do. Okay, look, prison's all about hustle. Prison's all about hustle, right? Now the thing is that for so many years, my hustle was all bad. So the things that I did were pretty much to promote like a negative agenda. So when I entered in my recovery, I had to start asking myself, all right, look, well, how am I going to support myself in here? Because they're only going to pay 20 cents an hour. You know, I can't depend on anybody but my family, and I feel like a burden to my family a lot, you know, but that's just what it is. So, you know, I had to think, okay, well, what can I do? I can draw, I can make cards, I can make taffy, I can make cookie wheels, and I could cut hair because I'm a pretty good barber. So that's what I do. You know, I try to. You don't make $1 million, but what you do is you put soups on the locker, you put hygiene on the locker, and that's how I eat in here. The state food is garbage, but you never know when something's going to happen. Lockdowns are going to happen. Like today, we got 35 people, and 35 people. This is a non-designated program facility, so it's not SNY, it's not GP, it's a mixture of both. So dudes come here out of those 35 people, and they handle their business. They commit violence to get out of here, and so you never know when we're going to be on lockdown. That's the nature of this. That's the nature of the beast. Yep.
Hey, David. So I want to read out some of these comments right here for from our listeners right here. We got let me see who we got. We got Jeanette Jones 07. She's right. It's morning, James. It's 3:17 a.m. here. I need some sleep soon. Man, I'm guessing she's somewhere out in the UK. You gotta get some sleep. You know, your body needs it.
Hey, Jeanette, you gotta get some sleep. All right, so I got a kiosk right here with a tablet on it, but nobody's using it. Hey, what's up? I'm live right now. I got people in the UK right now waiting to see, this all this deliciousness right here. All right. Now I found Eli, the one that ran off earlier. He gave me the port. So
okay.
Look, I found a video port. I plugged in right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a call back on the video call.
Okay, all right, for sure. And we also got Kristen Vasquez and Crystal Wells right here on YT. So hey,
What's
you know,
cracking?
they're shouting
Yep, I'm
shouting us
semi.
out over here. All right, cool. So I'll be waiting for you right
I'm
now.
semi.
Hey, if it doesn't go through,
Yep.
call me up. Cause sometimes what'll happen is it don't pick it won't come up on my phone, and I gotta reset the phone. So if you try like once or twice and it doesn't go through, call me back and I'll reset the phone really quick.
Yep, I'm on it.
All
Do
right,
it
cool,
right
for
now.
sure. All
All
right.
right.
All right, all right.
Rato.
No. All right. So right now, what's happening right now is he's gonna call me via the tablet, and you guys will see his image, right? It depending on what platform you're on. So if you're on the smaller, if you're on the UK account, then you'll see him pop up right here. If you're on the bigger account, then you'll see him somewhere in the middle. So, all right, and like I said, once again, he will be able to read your messages. So if you put any comments on there, as soon as we connect, they'll be able to see your messages. How is everybody doing today? Hey, what's up, Gaslow? Live stream love from Scotland. Jeanette's coming in from northern Wales. Let me see all these deliciousness. You got that? Let me see what else do we got over here. We got malicious Scorpio Puerto Rican flag, if you will. Let me see. We got Lacey. What is his charges? His charges are 187. He took somebody's life. The Becky C, the Taffy's the bomb. Hey, what's up? What's up, Becky C? How's it going? Let me see. And we got a lot of South Wales, UK. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate the love. Let me see who else do we go. We got Manuel, Free UG. Hey, Kentucky, thank you. Appreciate those finger hearts. Love the finger hearts, if you will. Let me see. Hello, collect call family. Let's see who else we got in here. Let me see. I gotta make sure the other phone that the video didn't pop up on the other phone, because that'll happen sometimes. Did it pop up yet? Oh no, shit, hold on. I heard it. Oh, I popped up on the wrong phone. Damn. I'm gonna tell him to call me back right now. Hey, David, it came on the wrong phone. You're gonna have to call back again. Call on the same line. Yeah, on the same line. Hold on. Don't hang up yet. I'm gonna boot up the phone, and once it boots up, then we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and try again. But right now, so they could see you right now, so they're gonna get a little glimpse of you right now. I'll go ahead and put you on the screen right here. All right, so I just booted up the phone right here, the one I needed for it to come up on. I'm gonna set it up really quick, and we should be good to go, hopefully. You can see some of the messages. I'll let you see the messages right here, so you can know what's coming your way when we connect. Nah, they can't hear you. Not right now. I don't got you plugged in right now. I'm gonna set this up really quick, and then I'll plug you in. Let's see. Okay, the phone is ready already. You want to call back? Okay. All right, we're having some technical difficulties right now, so he's gonna attempt to hit us back up again. As you guys can see, if you're on the other account, you see it says T-Mobile on the screen. So let me fix that up really quick right now, so it pops up correctly. You know, all this technology. Sometimes things don't work out the way you expect them, but just keep on trying till you get it right. So let me get this on the screen here. Let me see, what the hell is it? Right here. Here it is. Okay, it wasn't that one. Settings. Let me scroll up really quick here. My gosh, now I feel like I'm being Nash. Oh man, now that's a whole different level right there. Nah, that's That's something. That's something way different right there. Okay, he came through right now. Let me. Okay, that one came through. Okay, let me accept it there. All right. And you guys, let me know if you guys could hear him when he comes on.
What's up, my boy?
All right, all right. Hey, what's up, David? All right, cool. You came through. I'm just trying to get your image up on the screen right now. And
Yep.
all right, so but they can hear you now. They can hear you, and can you see the questions clearly on there?
I, I can. I want to know what yard Becky C was on. I was on a level 4 non-designated today. You know, so this is the thing, right? This is a level 3 non-designated program facility. It just got up and running, so they kind of just threw a gang of people right here, and it's all bad. So we're waiting to see. You know, we got 35 people that are coming right now. I'm surprised they ran program right now because they're filing them into a building 4 over there, and at breakfast, you know, that they do what they got to do. You know,
Yeah.
that's just the nature of the beast in here.
And let me move some. My screen's gonna freeze right now. Your image is not coming up on the computer, so I gotta scan something really quick. But they could hear you, okay?
Oh man, yep, the whole world's gonna suffer, man. You got to get this, you know, got to get this up on the screen right here.
Yeah, shit, you know, I'm trying over here, but
Yep,
it
it's
be
funny
like,
because
go ahead.
hey, your screen froze. Now
Yeah,
your screen froze. So no, but anyway, yeah. So we gotta wait it out and see what it is. You know, California prisons are changing, and non-designated program facilities. That's what it is. That's the new policy. And so the way that they're implementing the policy, it doesn't always work out for everybody. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. We could hear you.
that's what it is.
It's just I'm trying to connect this thing because it didn't it was connected, but then it wasn't connected. So I'm trying to reconnect it.
That's cool. See, we got to get these technical difficulties out the way.
Where's Jesse at?
You cut off for now. I can't hear you at all.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Can't hear you, James.
Hold up. Let me see. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I still haven't been able to connect it yet. You know what? I gotta reset it up again because it's not coming through.
All right. What do you want me to do?
So let me reboot everything. Give me like a minute and a half and try to back again in a minute and a half.
All right.
All
Call
right.
you then.
All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to try it again because it's not coming through. So I just gotta reboot the phone really quick. So just bear with me right now. How long has he served? So David's been down. I want to say 14 years at this point. He's been down 14, and I think he goes in front of the board. I think he said in 2030. So another, I think he might be eligible to go in front of the parole board in what is that, 5 years? Let's see here. I gotta clean up my desktop over here. It's a freaking mess. Where the hell is this app at? And right now, I'm not currently paying attention to the messages because I'm trying to get this up and running before he calls up again. So my apologies. Where the hell is that app? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Close this out here. And I'm putting up the app right now. And here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, David. Hello, David.
You hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. I'm about to put you up on the screen right now, and they should be able to hear you in a minute here. Let me just
Yep.
get you. All right, cool. Man, like I was telling the audience right now, that sometimes these things don't work out the way I expect them to, but you know, you just got to figure it out as you go.
Yep. That's what it is. We're lucky to have this opportunity, man, and this platform. You know, where we can do this.
All right, so can you see the messages over here?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
And let me
All right,
move it.
so we're back in business.
We're back at we're like EA Sports. We're back in the game, or it's in the game. Can you see right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I see a David from North Wales right there from the UK. Want to give a shout out right there? No, that's from Jeanette Jones.
Yep.
Yep. No, that's cool. TT can't see him. What's that mean?
Let me see. Oh, you know the
Hey,
streaming platform. They can't see you yet, but I'm about to put up your image on the screen.
hey, what's up what's up, Alberta, Canada? I see you guys over there. That's cool.
There you are. They can see you now.
Yep.
They can see you now.
Right. Yep. That that's me right here. So, you know, as you see behind me, I'm in state prison. Um, this is called Centinela State Prison, and back here, behind me, you see that that's a cell block right there. You see, there's a top tier, bottom tier. Um, all those green doors right there, those are doors right there. Yep. So psychiatries. I'm looking at all these names right here. You know, can he tell the story behind his charge? Yeah. So those of you that don't know my history, I'm here because I took somebody's life. My bad. I knocked these headphones out right now. I'm here because I took somebody's life. I've been incarcerated for 15 years. Um, you know, I grew up a gang member. I was a drug dealer. I was involved in very serious crime, and this is what happens. You know, I've served 15 years to Megan 00. Well, I've been in for 15 years. I got a total term of 40 years to life. Technically, I got 2 life sentences. So, you know, I'm trying to just do what I gotta do. Maybe one day I'll earn my freedom, and that's a consequence of that lifestyle that I was living. I said I take full responsibility for why I'm here. I'm in recovery. I left everything in the past. Will you ever get out if you're doing life? It's possible. You know, it's possible. Um, it depends on me. It depends on my behavior in here. Like I said, 15 years. They gave me an opportunity to go in front of a parole board in 6 years. So 2031, hopefully that's my year. You know, I'll step on out of here. Maybe I'll leave a little sooner. You never know. But it all depends on me. You know, I don't talk about the gangs on here. Because I know there's a question right there asking about gangs and stuff.
Yep.
I don't discuss gangs. I don't talk about the names of gangs. What I do is I mention I'm from Southern California, so I was affiliated in the region of Southern California. I grew up in the LA area, and after that, I moved to the desert in high school. So that's what it is, you know. But yeah, people can change, and I'm glad that you see that because I'm not the same person that came in. You know, that's just what it is. But I appreciate all the support out there. You know, that's why we try to come on here because a lot of people don't get to see what the face of an actual lifer in prison looks like. That's what it is. I don't have life without parole, but I do have 40 years to life. You know, and that's what it is. Um, when I first caught my time, 40 years to life is rough. You know, and I'm holding up good. Like honestly, I think that I rest firm in the resolve that I know that I'm here for the consequences of my actions. I made a decision. I wanted to act like a big tough gangbanger. I wanted to run around with guns and I wanted to hurt people. Well, this is exactly where you go when you make decisions like that. Period. You know, there's no other way around it. Prison. You're gonna end up in prison for the rest of your life. You're gonna end up dead, or you're gonna end up different out there out in society. You're gonna end up crippled, maimed. I know a lot of people that were shot in the head. I know people that can't walk. I know people that are paralyzed. It's That's the consequence. I mean, that's really what you give the gang. What does the gang give to you? Is this a strict prison? This is absolutely a strict prison. This is a level 3 facility. As you see, those are cages behind me. Those are doors behind me. This is a place where I get locked in. I'm out here I'm out in the day room right now between 7 to 8:45, and that's it. I'm back in the cell for the rest of the night. The morning they pop my door, I'm out for a few hours. I'm back in the cell again, and that's what it is. But I appreciate you guys recognizing the accountability. So this is my ace deuce right here, Jesse Nava, that just pulled up right now. He just pulled back up right now. My boy was at school right there. I want you guys to see my boy right here.
What's cracking? What's up, James?
Hey, what up, Jesse, the Nava? What's up? How's it going tonight?
It's good. It's good. They have me up in this English class, boys. It's a lot. It's a lot going on over there. It's cold to the motherfucker in that class now, dog.
Would I go back and change things if I could? You know, the crazy part is I get asked that question sometimes. Would I go back and change things if I could? Unfortunately, if I was to have changed the sequence of events that happened that night where I chose to end somebody's life, I would have repeated the behavior and I would have took somebody else's life.
I have the same charges as David.
Yep.
Somebody put on there, what's my charges? I get the same charge as Dave. I was originally sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Went back to court, took it to trial myself, and got second degree.
Yep. Second degree 187.
Yeah, I got 15. I got 15 for the crime, and 15 to life for the crime, and 10 for the gun. I've been down 24 years. I've been to board already once. I'm going to board later this year, so I should hopefully be out by the end of by summer of next year.
Yep. My boy's been in here for over 2 decades, 24 years.
Yeah.
Jesse's a childhood friend of mine. I've known him since I was a teenager. We were out there on the streets together. We were involved in gang activity together. Went through the juvenile system together, and eventually through state prison.
And here we are.
Yep, this is like a brother to me right here, and I'm very honored that I get to have Jesse here with me.
Absolutely, it's great. It's great to be here. You can't be with your family. Next best thing is to have somebody that's like family.
Yep.
And it's awesome just to see where we're both at today. You know what I mean? To have this privilege, to have this honor to be here with each other and on this journey. You know what I mean? To see each other walk out of here and be a part of the transformation. I'll keep up the good work, dude.
When you get out, what will you do with yourself? Oh man, after the food coma,
yeah,
we got to work, man. We got to work, and we got to get our life back on track. That's what it is. It's not. I can't get out there and change the world. I could come out here and connect with you guys that are all over the world right now, but I can't go out there and think that I'm going to just change the world, right? When I get out, I have a responsibility to do what I got to do for my family. I got to go out there and start working. I have to learn how to transition into society successfully.
So right here, somebody said need to give back to these kids, right?
100%.
So the reality of it is we've started a program in here that's called GROW. It's called Give, Reach Out, Overcome, and Withstand. It's actually a youth development program where they bring disadvantaged youth, struggling youth. They bring them in here into the prison. We're actually going to have our first workshop pretty soon here. The first group of kids they're bringing in here are actually going to be staff's kids. So we're already giving back to some of these youth. We're already giving back to some of these kids. I have the same kind of program that I've developed that I'm going to be initiating once I get out to society.
How do you do it with no females in my life? Jesse, how do you do it with no females in your life? We got females in our life.
Miserable. I got scabs on my hand. That's how.
Absolutely miserable.
A lot of lotion. A lot of lotion and single tap.
Look at that. I got the airways flowing right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, realistically, that's what it is, man. Welcome to prison.
Yep. Welcome to prison. Dave gets family visits, so that's cool.
Yeah, I get conjugal visits, so at least I get to get out of here. But
me, I'm stuck with Pamela Anderson.
Yep. Funny. Yeah. So anyway, man. So Yeah, we're looking at some of the comments right now. We got, hey, your screen froze right now with laughter.
Hey, we
I
got
never seen so many emojis.
Hey, we got Fishler SoCal. He writes the fellas are in the house.
Yep, what's up,
boy?
SoCal, that's the boy right there. Jesse, you don't get visits? My boy Jesse.
Yeah, I get visits. I just don't get family visits. I lost my family visits for years for distributing narcotics in prison. I lost them years ago. I actually get them back next year, to be honest with you. But right after I get them back, I'll be going home. So, you know, I do get my regular visits with my family.
Yeah, so California is one of few states that offers prisoners conjugal visits, and not only that is they offer them to people that have life sentences. Yep. I get family visits.
Yep. Hey, send mine to SoCal Fish Layer, man.
Yep.
Glad to have the bro up in here, man. That's our dude right there.
Yep. Matter of fact, I got a family visit coming up in 30 days.
How long have you been sitting for this far?
I'm getting stressed out. You know what I mean?
How long have you been sitting for this far? How long have you been sitting for this far, James? I think he's talking to you.
No.
We're actually both standing up.
They're talking. They want to know how long you've been in prison for.
Oh, I was like, man, I don't know. I've been sitting right here on my boy's lap for probably I don't know how long you've been back. Probably about 10 minutes.
Yep.
I'm checking on my watch right here.
I've been in prison for 24 years, and Dave's been in prison for 15 years.
Yep. Oh, what is conjugal visits? No,
conjugal visits.
Conjugal visits is where I get unsupervised visits in like I get unsupervised visits with my wife.
That's it. That's the one right there. You can stay in a trailer with his wife.
Yep, that's it. It's not a trailer. It's like a small little apartment. Yep. It's like a 2-bedroom apartment. They got a kitchen in there, and they just drive us over there. It's within the prison, but you know, it's what it is. You know, I get to go out there and be human.
Hey, that was cool. A minute ago they had us both in here. Go stand somewhere, like stand with. See
right here.
No, a minute ago it had us both. It didn't blur both our faces.
How long do you have with those? It's 48 hours.
Hey, Fish Layer wrote, I send mines to my brothers right back.
Yep, I see him right there. That's the bro right there.
Yep, check him out. We send ours always.
He's one of our biggest supporters right here. He's always there for us.
Yep,
helps us out a lot, man. And,
that's gonna be my boss right there when I get to them. When I get out there to society.
So yeah, my girl is doing that with her husband. I don't know. There's all kinds of things wrong with that sentence.
Yeah, what the? My girl's in there with her husband. Oh, it's probably her homegirl, maybe.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I hope so. I hope that's what that is. I hope your Hyena isn't in here visiting her real husband.
Your family can bring in food your family can bring in food from Walking Horse. Well, you can't bring in food, but you got to buy it from Walking Horse. The prison has its own store. So the items that we can get at family visiting, they're different than what you can get in here from Cantina. You get like so you can buy like steaks, you can buy all kinds of stuff. It's a little different.
You need to have conjugal visits in more places, in my opinion. You ain't lying about that. There'd probably be a lot less violence if you can get some dudes out there to get some good loving every now and then, every few months. You know what I mean? You probably have a lot less dudes in prison hurting people and acting crazy and using drugs. If you had more, well, I don't know. A lot of people in prison ain't really worthy of women. That's probably what the problem is, because you got family visits for everybody in prison for the most part. Oh, but they're probably talking about like other states.
What time do you have to go back to your cell every night? 8:40. That's it. We're gone.
That's it.
Hey, so that's anyway, I think I missed one of those questions right here, you know. Yeah, they need to have family visiting in other places, man. I mean, for people who are eligible, there's some people that you don't want. They're not qualified, or they can't be out there. There's some weirdos in prison. And that's what it is, you know. But for people that are eligible for family visiting, they should probably expand it. That's what helped change me, to be honest with you. You know, is your cells the same? Yeah, Jesse's my roommate. He's my cellie. Yep, this is my homeboy right here. This is my brother right here, and this is my cellie. So that's what it is. Yep. Do you share the same cell? Yes, we do. Cell 217.
Yep, cell 217. We just moved there, just relocated there. From our old cell.
I need you guys to have my back right here. You see people walking up behind us, you gotta let me know. Hey, watch out, trucha. Hey, we'll give you a call back right here. Yeah. Give it like a couple times or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So this is David and Jesse. They're cellies. If you guys could do me a favor, if we could get up to 10,000 tabs so we could get to the FYP, I would highly appreciate it if you will. Also, if you haven't done so, if this is the first time you're coming across the stream, this type of stream, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that follow button, it's free 99. It doesn't cost you anything. I don't expect any gifts, but I do expect a follow and tappings of the screen, if you will. It's free. You know what I'm asking for? It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free 99. Don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Don't be a Mr. Krabby Patty. Just hit the button. You got to do it. Let me see. Are they gonna call you back? For sure they are. If we get to 10,000 taps on the screen, so come on, get a tap in, and they'll be hitting us right back, if you will. Let me see. I love watching them and their stories. Writes Lena. Hey, thank you. Highly appreciate that. Let me see who was behind them. I'm not sure. I didn't see. No said. Let me see. They doing a count. Writes Babylicious. All right. All right. So how's everybody doing? And let them know where you guys are tapping in from. What city, what state, what country, what continent, if you will. Where you guys? We're already at 10,000. That's all right. We gotta hit 20. You know what I'm saying? So we can get to the FYP. We got oh, there it is. They're calling back. Here it is. Have you talked to them before? All the time. You should check out their stories on YT at Collect Call From. Go to playlist, look up Jesse and David, and you could check out their backstories.
Yep. South Jersey here. What's up? Yep. California. So, yeah, we got backstories on there. You know, both of us told our story pretty in depth. I kind of dodged around my childhood a little bit because it's just, I try not to air out family drama and stuff like that. But, you know, I do have a interesting story. I went into the system very young. And so I do talk about that. You know, like I said, I don't talk about the names of gangs or nothing like that. You know, both of us were involved in gangs. We were involved with prison gangs associated with our region and stuff like that. And it's better just to let that go.
And that's crazy. You see how many different states, how many different cities.
Yep. We do have kids at home.
Across there.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I got stepchildren. Jesse has biological children.
Yep.
Oh,
I got all grown ass daughters and my son.
Hey,
Yep.
Jesse, we got your homie in here, the dude that you knew from back in the days, 90s YA baby. I believe his name was Danny.
Danny, let me see. Danny, is it Trubs? Is it Trouble?
I'm not sure. Yeah, he hasn't told us what his name was, but yeah. And as a matter of fact, he dropped a comment. He knows Joe. He was with Joe with Joe back in the days. I think they cut it. I don't think they're gonna let us do it anymore. Damn, we got hit. Let me see. I believe people can change. Stay strong, guys. They'll call us back right now. We'll see if it goes through. If not, then we probably got that one cop that banned my account last time for 30 days. Man, they cut it. I think somebody at the facility cut it. Damn, the screen so blurry. Yeah, they're on the tablet. Those tablets, they suck. YT on what? Let me see. We got Houston, Texas. Anyhow, yeah. So you know, a while back, maybe about a month ago, they banned my account for 30 days for whatever reason. There's one of these CEOs that apparently he doesn't like what I'm doing, so he banned my account for 30 days. I would understand if I was a female and I was doing some raunchy stuff on there, but man, we ain't doing nothing right here. You know what I'm saying? Are these video calls with you not allowed? Yeah, they are. I've never had any issues. I've been doing this for almost going on 2 years. I haven't had any issues up until about a month and a half ago, where they started cutting my videos off in the middle of these streams. So I'm hoping that's not what happened, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. See right here. Yep. Snap. They said there was an issue with your video visit call. We got hit. They'll call me via the phone line if they're not able to get through. Let me see. They bring up about and some other words they can. Now you know what, but they weren't. I mean, they weren't saying any gang names or anything. So I mean, but I mean, you don't know what's going through their minds anyway. So thank you for doing this. That's awesome. Let me see. Fish Layer. No wonder why you haven't been on that. That hater shield needs to calm down. We were here to help you. Yeah. That's why I haven't done any video business because I haven't been able to. My accounts, the ones that I had, they banned both of them, and I didn't feel like opening any other ones up. So Let me see. Will you get them in trouble with a not because we're not doing anything that's it's not a rule violation. You know what we're doing. Maricopa in 12 minutes. Oh, hey, thanks for reminding me. I gotta get that going right now. Let me see. So I'm just gonna wait for them to call back and let me put my alarm for 10 minutes so I could get Maricopa going, if you will. Let me see here. Let me see some other. I watched the other ones from Texas. Cuando tengas una visita. Yeah, sí, sí pueden llevar comida. Pueden ordenar comida de walking horse. Pueden grabar o pedir. There it is. They're calling me through the phone.
Esta es
This call
Global
is now
Talent.
being recorded.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
Now, Maricopa, we're gonna do it on YT. Yeah, it is
un
expensive.
individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será
Right
controlada
here,
y
it's
grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not
right
be
here, it's
charged for this
7:49.
call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el
It's
5.
7:49 p.m. Let's see if this thing's not tripping too. It's not connecting.
Gracias por utilizar Global
there it is.
Talent.
Hello, hello.
James.
Yeah, David.
Hey, we got kicked off.
We-
Yeah, was that difficulties on your side, or was that coming from over here?
Nah, I think they cut it. I think I got another. I think they banned me another 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, because we were good for a minute, and then it just, we're still live. But yeah, so it went blank, and then on the I got one of your video calls, and then it said I gotta think to call customer care to call the 800 number.
Oh, that's what happened last time?
Yeah, that's exactly the same thing that happened last time. So I'm assuming the cop that did that last time, he probably changed shifts because he's on the late shift now.
Yep, well, that's that.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to call back right now. It wouldn't let me, so I was like, oh, well. We had a good run right now. We had a good run today. Sorry to the world. Fortunately, that's just a consequence of this environment, and not using like the calls that I do. I don't hide them. I do them on the kiosk. I do them on a tablet. They're recorded calls. They're monitored calls. So unfortunately, I don't make the rules here in prison. So when they decide, hey, well, these guys have done enough, then that's what it is. They cut it, and that's a wrap.
Yeah. I mean, you pretty much at their mercy. It's not like I could like write a letter to the warden and find out what the hell's going on. I mean, to me, it's I mean, it's just something that you got to deal with, for being in prison. Even though I'm not in prison, and it goes both ways, when you got women or you got wives or moms and stuff like this, they gotta deal with stuff like this on a daily basis. So this is minimal compared to when they go up there and visit you guys, they gotta deal with way more restrictions and jumping through hoops and whatnot. So it's just a little taste for me.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it is, man. So at least the public out there, they got to see me and Jesse again. Those of you that didn't get to see us this morning, we got to come up and make some calls right now, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the calls shut off at like 8:20 anyway, so we probably only had about one more to go. And I wasn't ready to go so soon. Not so soon, man.
Yeah, it'd be like a candle in the wind. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yep, like a candle. Yep. Did you ever check out that song?
Nah.
Check out that one that I was talking about?
Nah, I haven't.
Hey, I hear you saying it. I hear you saying that sometimes too. You say the candle in the wind. I'm like, oh, I got him.
Yeah.
That's cool,
Megan's
man.
asking when he's going to call again. I don't know. It all depends. If they ban my account for 30 days, it'll be 30 days from now. So mark that down on your calendar. At this rate.
Yep. Yep, we're on. Yep, we're on C status right now. Yeah, he thinks that they got it. He thinks that they done it for 30 days. Well, that's what he thinks. He got the same thing about customer care and the same thing that happened last time. Yeah. James. Yeah. James.
That's some bullshit.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, hey, David. Oh man, don't tell me they cut the call too. I saw bad today with the service. Or maybe the service went down. Does he have TikTok? No, they don't. They don't have TikTok. Hello, David.
Yeah, not with her.
Hey,
Cut off for a second.
Hey. So I'm guessing I'm visualizing this that the cop, the one that kicked us off last time, he was doing his rounds. He was probably like looking at dudes, video visiting with their wives, their girlfriends or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, let me see, yeah, show me the good stuff. And then he scrolls up and he's like, not this sausage fest again. Back. And he cut it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, he zoomed in on you. You were right there combing your brocha. You were doing it all soft and slow. You know what I mean? And like, man, it was. You had a fan going, and the brocha was going in the wind.
He was like, screw this, fool. We're gonna win another 30. Now we're gonna make it 60 this time to teach him a lesson for having such a firme brocha.
Yep.
And that's crazy though. That's like, why would they do that? So limit like. The reality is, like, what rule is being violated? Maybe because both of us are on there?
It's possible.
Maybe. But that's what they could say. That's what they
banned Felipe. Yeah, but they banned Felipe last time for being on there by himself. Remember on your other account?
That is correct.
Your account blocked when it was just Felipe on there?
Yep, it was, yeah.
So maybe what we need to do is find out what is the rule, what is the infraction that you guys rationalize banning the account for.
Yeah.
I understand like misconduct, sexual misconduct. I understand, even potentially two people on the same video. That might be a problem. I don't know, but
yeah, I think that is.
Crowd around these kiosks.
Well, that's what they'll say. They'll say that if anything, they'll end up saying that is because there was two of you on one of the kiosks. But I really don't think that's what it is. I think there's something there. There's something more to it. Why they keep on cutting it off, and I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's the same CO that keeps on doing it.
Yep. Man, that's a straight hater shit.
Yeah, and that's what it is. The thing is that we push a pro-social message. That's what it is. We don't endanger institutional security. We don't do that. We push a pro-social message. We talk about positivity, rehabilitation, taking accountability for your actions. Like those are all positive. That's a positive message right there.
Yeah, but they don't want that out there because that's compromising job security.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, they just want everybody just running wild.
Pro-social activity, that's more people not wanting to come to prison. That's less jobs for prison.
James, have you ever heard of Simon Phoenix?
No, I have not. No, I have not. Hey, Becky C. Put. Hey, she writes. Hey, she writes. Heck, the cop could be mad at his family or something and taking it out on he's taking it on us. Hey, he probably left. Hey, his lady might be getting at somebody in the prison, and he kicked the dog before he walked out the house, and then he came across this stream and he's like, man, I got these vatos. They're just laughing a bit too much today. It kind of feels like they're not in prison today.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. And the thing is, that's just what it is. Look, you can't. There's a lot of good people in the system that work in here. Like the officers that work in our building, Carrillo, and part of those are good dudes right there. They mind their business. They do their job. And I feel safe with them working in here. Like honestly, sometimes you don't feel safe. At times when certain people are working because honestly they're dangerous people. And these dudes, there's dudes in here that are just doing the most, not in our building but in prison, that are doing the most, that are always causing problems. And it's almost like there's COs that focus on people that are actually doing good, but because of our history. Like Jesse and I, we got a history. So there's places where we would go where they would kind of be honest, like if we're doing something still, and then they'll completely be ignoring the idiot that doesn't have any freaking shit on his jacket, but he's causing all the problems in the building, even on the yard. This dude will be high all the time, running around, running up in cells and doing little freaking rinky-dink shit and causing problems and discourse in the building. but they're so busy watching the positive people. You know, and the first time that one of those positive people makes a mistake, something stupid too, for me kissing my wife's arm in the visiting room, you know, they'll throw the book at you. I knew he was no good. I knew he was fake. I knew he was this. Like, wait, well, motherfucker, like, what part about me being human don't you see? A human being, Holmes. Sometimes I want to kiss my wife's shoulder.
Yeah, he's lucky it wasn't me, because I'd be kissing a whole lot more than a shoulder.
Absolutely.
Hey, but yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, you hear a lot of laughter in the background, James?
Yeah, I do hear it. I do hear it. Hey, you guys take off for a minute or so. I got to do something really quick on the other computer.
That's cool. So you hear a lot of laughter in prison and stuff, and the thing is, look, we're here together with each other for years, decades. Like, some of these dudes, they become like an extension of your family, of who you are, you know. And you get a lot of the boys out here. We clown a lot. We talk a lot of shit. You know, if you guys were to listen to one day of us in prison, just us being us, we'll probably be canceled. You guys will laugh, you guys will cry, you guys will hug each other.
I think instead of them paying all that attention to the podcast, turning off people's accounts, maybe they should just go and focus on turning on my account, turning on my tablet.
No, it's true. Jesse's tablet's been off for 3 weeks already.
Over 3 weeks.
When they locked down the level 4s, for some reason they locked down they took everybody's, they took access to the tablets over there for 3 weeks already, and for some reason Jesse, who's on a level 3 yard, they took access to his tablet. So I wish I could see what you guys are saying. I wish I could see the messages.
Hey, I could read them off. I could read out the messages.
Hey, I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, I just came right back. I was just walked over like 2 feet over to the other computer really quick.
That's cool.
We got 90s YA baby, right? Keep up the positive vibes. Let me see who else do we got. We got Becky C. She writes, when I have groups, I'll close the door because the cops will try and listen, and it'll be private stuff. Ours just came back up today. Christina wrote, it has to be so therapeutic to have your buddy in there.
No, it's crazy. It's something that's like, I'm just glad that he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know, like he's living a positive pro-social lifestyle. Because I had another boy of mine in Calipat on the level 4, and he was trying. Like he was really trying to make changes in his life. You know, but he would give me a hard time because I know him too. I've known him forever. I've known him for the streets, and that was my boy right there. But he was still messing around here and there, and I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't be, like, for one, I didn't want to be around somebody who was high because they're hella annoying. Like, honestly. Like, I don't want to be around somebody who's tweaked out. I don't want to be around somebody who's, like, stoned. Even stoners and stuff are cool. Like, a lot of people smoke bud, but that's not my social circle. I like to be around nerds. I like to be around people that are always, like, doing college work and having intellectual conversations. I don't want to be around somebody that's just talking about gangs and drugs and shit all day, you know? And my boy, he was still kind of like, he was still stuck somewhere in between. And he wanted me to cell up with him, you know, to be his roommate. And I told him I wasn't going to do it. And man, that dude, he had a shit fit. He was like, really? Like, you're like my brother. You're not going to come in here. You're going to go live with some fucking dude that, like, you don't even know, and, you know, shit like that. And, you know, those are things that those are decisions that we have to make in our recovery in here. It's like, look, my boy here, he's on the same path as me, so I don't have to worry about him getting into some shit where I'm going to want to jump and protect him and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to want to see him get hurt, of course, but we know how to avoid those types of situations, so that's not a factor. And that's a real blessing right there, is we get to, like, put our heads together, and we both have an entrepreneurial spirit. Like, I like to set off on you know, ventures, and my boy's right there too. You know, that fool's smart, Jesse. He walked off right now. He's home in the day room right now. But yeah, that's fool's smart. Handles his business. It's gonna be crazy that James, that we're both gonna be admitted into San Diego State University in August.
Oh, you guys are
Never
going.
thought that in a million years.
You guys are starting in August, man. That's what's
Yeah.
up, man. That's huge right there.
Yeah.
Cause it
For a
got
bachelor's degree.
they got very limited spaces, right? How many spaces do they have there?
You know how many people they got for our program? It's no more. It's a cohort of 20 to 25 out of the entire yard, but they only got 13 of us that are actually going to be qualified. Because in order for you to get into San Diego State here, you have to have your associate's degrees. I got a couple of them coming already, and I'll be graduating in July with 2 associate's degrees, and then I'm gonna double enroll in San Diego State, and I'm gonna finish out my Imperial Valley College classes, and I should lock in about 4 more degrees. So, yeah, I mean, that's what it is. A lot of guys don't qualify to get into San Diego State. That's the problem. Leave it across the whole state. All day. You know, it is. We're very.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Candy. We're very fortunate to be 2 of those 13 people.
Absolutely. We got a comment from Megan. She writes, "Congratulations." We got a comment from Cody. He writes, "Hey, keep doing you while you're in the pen."
That's cool. Yep. Appreciate you. You want to do another call, James? Hey,
Yeah.
James,
Yeah. What's up?
what were you? Oh yeah. Go. It's gonna hang up right now. 60 seconds. It's gonna hang up. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a call back right now, real quick.
All right. So they should Ok, ahorita cuando venga les pregunto qué es lo que hacen durante las vacaciones, incluso Navidad y otras fiestas. Mi español no es muy very good looking, but pues ahí le echo ganas. I'll try. You know, nací acá afuera. Y pues miro que eres de Puerto Rico. Mi papá era de Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. Soy mitad puertorriqueño, mitad salvadoreño. And for those of you that are non-Spanish speaking, I said that I'm half Puerto Rican, half Salvadorian. My dad was born in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. My mom was Salvadorian, or my mom is Salvadorian. Wow, qué mezcla, sí. Y soy de Los Ángeles, so imagínate. I didn't know you were half Puerto Rican. I know, you know what I'm saying. You can't tell, you can't, especially since, I was born and raised in LA. The way that I carry myself is I carry myself like somebody from California. So I don't have that. I don't speak like I've been on the island, if you will. I thought you were full Mexican, man. And for those of you that have never been to Puerto Rico, man, I recommend it 110%. Damn, shit's tripping. Let's see. And then accept. Hold and accept. Let's see. Here we go.
This call is now being recorded. Link. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
What up, Kim? Hey, what up, Lina?
You will not be
I'll
charged
answer
for
your
this
question
call.
shortly.
Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hello.
Keep up the social work. Yep. Sorry, I couldn't get through.
Hey, so, yeah, what's up?
Real quick, you said that the homie was on there that I knew.
Yeah.
Is it the homie from Cat City?
The dude with the mop bucket.
Yeah. That's why. I mean, I still don't know who it is, but you said it was Danny. If it was Danny, I'm thinking it's the homie from Cat City. If it's Trouble.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure
if you happen to catch him. If you happen to catch him next time, ask him if it's Troubles.
Okay.
Yep.
For sure. Yep.
Hey, freaking, Donovan, Go ahead.
So somebody was asking me in Spanish. They were asking me, what do you guys do for like the holidays? You know, like during like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they asked it in Spanish, so I might have to translate it in Spanish 'cause I'm not sure if they speak English.
Feliz Navidad. We just sing songs like that. I guess.
We just do Christmas carols and make snowmans and make eggnog. Getting snowball fights in the
I
yard.
don't speak Spanish, so the next verse it gets kind of rocky.
Yeah, we get into snowball fights in the yard. Nah, we really don't do anything special. We just eat, be festive, talk about the things we're grateful for.
We fucking drugs. That's what we do. We eat like madmen.
I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat.
So dijeron que para los días festivos no hacen nada especial, pero lo que sí hacen es comen comida porque pues le encanta la comida.
El porrito grande.
Hey man, hey, David, when you were learning Nava, you should learn Spanish too while you were at it.
Yeah, no shit. I
He knows tortillas and tamales.
yeah, I'm pretty decent with Nava somehow.
He's pretty decent with burritos, tacos, tostadas,
Yeah.
frijoles.
Yeah.
Food related, he can speak it.
For those of you that don't know what the hell James is talking about with the Nava is that when in the particular gang lifestyle, prison gang lifestyle we were associated with, Spanish was spoken on the tier, but if you spoke like about business, it was mostly in Nava, which was like Aztec. There's like 9 dialects of Nava, I guess.
Yep.
Yes, 9 dialects of Nava, which is like native to Mexico. And so we do pick up a bunch of it so that we can communicate with each other.
It was the native tongue of the Mexica.
Yep. So anyway, what else you got for us, James?
So let me see. There was a question on here. That was Lena was asking me a question about. Let me scroll up here. She asked, "Do you feel like y'all will be institutionalized when you are released?"
Shit, I'm super institutionalized.
No more locked doors. Nah. I mean, there's habits and disciplines that we're going to take with us for the rest of our life, and I'm grateful for that.
I'll probably be washing my socks in the shower for at least 5 years after I get out.
For sure. Boxers and socks will be washed in the shower.
I do that at family visit. My wife just looked at me and she's like, "What the hell? I got my socks."
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I bring a little bar of Lopez soap to family visits so I can wash my socks and boxers in the shower.
Hey,
Nah, being institutionalized is a state of mind, and the reality of it is, it's not. There's definitely things you take with you. There's certain disciplines that you're going to carry with you, certain mañas, certain habits. But for the most part, I think it's just a matter of getting reacclimated with society. People, I think that act like they're institutionalized forever in society, I believe that's the front.
You're gonna get used to it.
Yeah,
You're gonna get used to being out.
Everybody acclimates to whatever their circumstances and their surroundings are. Again, there's still certain aspects that you're going to keep with you. There's things that I don't want to let go that I picked up in prison. But as far as getting out into society, I'm excited about having real people problems and dealing with. Now, I hear there's a bunch of weird-ass people out there and a lot of weird different disrespects, but the reality is I don't have to take that personal. You don't have to take anything personal that you don't have with people from people you don't have a personal relationship with. So there are a lot of different things that we might have to get used to, but as far as being institutionalized, I won't be looking around the corner with mirrors and passing frajos underneath the table.
No, when I'm at the gym in the shower, somebody drops a soap, I'm not gonna look side to side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, oh man, that vato's in trouble.
Be quick, ass to the wall.
Yeah.
Protect yourself.
Yeah,
Who dropped that soap?
Yeah, who dropped his soap? Like, oh, this fool's flirting with somebody.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's not a. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think.
I hope not.
Say. Yeah, can't say for sure. Yeah, I can't say for sure. You know what I mean? But you look. This place, it changes you. You take a piece with you. That's what it is, man. You leave prison. You spend decades in this type of environment, you're going to be affected by it. If you're not, you're just, I don't know, you're a robot. But you can consciously change those. You can be aware, okay, well, these things right here are not normal out here in society. I like to respect that aspect, so I'm very respectful. I had a problem with disrespect before, where like somebody bumps into me, like the proper thing to say is excuse me. If they don't say excuse me, like I will feel some type of way, but I'm not gonna like do nothing to them. But I don't think I'm ever gonna be okay with someone just like knocking into me, freaking walking by. But
For sure can't have nobody stepping on the fresh shoes.
they don't know. I got some fresh J's out there kicking back, and somebody just walks by and steps on them with some work boots, and I'm like, hey, homie.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Yep.
I'm going to get real institutional on a motherfucking end.
Yep. How do you think those boots taste?
Yeah.
But
You got two options. You get this scratch off the front of my shoes, you go ahead and swallow that boot. What's he going to be?
yeah, but see, that's not.
Nah.
We're not going to do that. But we know what's normal and what's not. We can tell when we get angry. We know, okay, well, this is what it is, right? I'm pissed off, and I know because of my recovery that if I'm angry, it's because I'm triggered. Why am I triggered? I'm triggered because I have a belief system that was ingrained when I was younger that led to me behaving in certain ways. Those beliefs will lead to action eventually. So I have to make sure, okay, well, why am I behaving like this? Well, it's because this whole belief surfaced, and I have to address that belief. And I learned that in Criminals and Gang Members Anonymous. People, places, and things are very important also. That's one thing that I learned. I can't be around negative people because guess what? I'm going to start to develop a negative attitude. Places. You're not going to catch me at a Connect house. You're not going to catch me like, I don't even want to go to bars. Like, what is my purpose for being in a bar? Yes, you can have fun in the bar, but me, I've proven that I would take things to the extreme when I'm on drugs. I'm not, there's no point in me getting drunk and risking that. I'm a great drunk 90% of the time. But there's 10%, where I'm going to snap a pool stick over my knee and turn them into freaking...
roadhouse on them?
Yeah, go roadhouse on them.
Roadhouse.
Yep. Where you're going to see an 8-ball go flying across the room, at somebody, I'm just not going to do that. There's too much at stake. I don't have any room for error.
I can't have you getting all Van Damme on these guys, man.
Yeah. I do that crazy, like, how they do that in high stick fighting?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. There's too much at stake. There's no margin for error for me. If I harm somebody else, I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison. My family's going to suffer as well. I'm not going to do that. And not only that is, I'm going to create another victim. That's most important. I made a decision where I'm not going to victimize anybody else. So therefore, I have to be aware of my actions. That's what it is. As far as being institutionalized, like it'll fade out. What you got for us here?
Hey, so I got a question for Megan. Megan's asking, can we do video calls again? Man, I wish we could, Megan.
They got us burned, Megan. Come on, Megan, talk to these people. Tell them they cannot be blocking our account.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
We're counting on you to get a protest going.
Yeah, I want to do video calls. I really do.
Yeah.
That's we came out ready to go.
But apparently Megan wasn't out front with the troops.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man, that they did that. And that's his place. He stay at a prison.
Hey, James, you got the notification that we're blocked?
No. So I didn't get a notification that I'm blocked. But last time, the exact same thing happened. When you guys would call, like the calls wouldn't connect. I would get the pop up, but then I would get an error. So I mean, the only way to tell if I'm blocked, if you guys try to video me tomorrow and it don't go through, I'm blocked.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Right now, when he tried to go through,
Yeah,
it shouldn't have done that. It'll say error. It'll say error on our side. It didn't say that. He just stopped it from going through before it was able to go through. It didn't say error before it even gets to that screen.
Yeah.
It'll say error. And so as it sits right now, I don't think you're blocked.
Okay. We'll see. I'm hoping it's something was wrong with the kiosk.
Go ahead. No, it wasn't a kiosk because we're on the tablet. It seemed pretty. The charges on the tablet is right. Everything's right.
So it was 62. I was at 40 something earlier and it worked. Yeah, no, it kicked me off right away last time.
No, you could tell, and when it kicks you out, it's charged. It'll put an X on the thing. And
Yeah.
yeah, it'll put an X on the thing. So it was probably more likely somebody didn't want us on there, which is cool. Hey,
Tomorrow we'll be out at what? We'll be in the day room at 12:30.
tomorrow I
Oh,
have
sorry,
a pinochle tournament.
1
so-
o'clock.
Yeah,
1
tomorrow
o'clock
I'm
we'll
gonna
be in the day room. What do you got going on tomorrow, James?
I'm gonna have to excuse myself. 'Cause tomorrow I gotta go to a pinochle tournament and try to rent a Rally's burger.
I don't think I have
Surely you
any.
don't have
I don't think I have anything going on. Shit. So we could try
Surely
tomorrow.
You don't have to work.
Nah. You know what? We could try if you want. We could try at like 1 when they open up, and I think what I gotta double check. I think Silas might be calling me at 2, or I'll double check. I'll double check what I got. So if he's out at 2, then he could call me at 2, and then you could call me at 1, or he could call me
Esta
at 1.
llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
He could call me at 1, and then you could call me at 2.
Yeah, I could do that. So the world, reconnect with the world.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm right here with Dougie Fresh just walked up right now.
El Douglas.
El Douglas, yep. Hey, there's a lot, El Douglas. Hey, there's a lot of clean-looking dudes in prison. Like
Douglas ain't one of them.
No, Douglas is pretty clean right here. His beard's all trimmed up. That's why he said that prison's full of a bunch of metrosexuals.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Eric? Hey, how you been? We got Eric Martinez tapping in. Right, buenas tardes, everyone. How's it going?
Eric Martinez, we haven't heard from Eric Martinez in a while.
Yeah, man, I thought he was gone.
Nope.
What's up with SoCal Fish Slayer? He was on there. Did he get out already?
He just wrote those messages and he was gone. Let me see. Oh, you know what he wrote? He wrote. You know what? Actually, Fischler, he wrote some commentary. He says, "No wonder why you haven't been on. The hater CEOs need to calm down. We're here to help people." And then he also wrote, let me see, and just like that, they're back in the yo.
yeah, just like that, huh? Hey, what did you think about the boy Jose that went on earlier from Death Row?
Yeah, man. Like, man, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing his journey, how he ended up there, and man, see, where he ends up.
You ready for the big dog?
The thing is, with him, right? Like that's the interaction right here. That's what it is. Like you don't know who's around you, what the situation is, so you got to pay attention to your surroundings.
Yeah.
You never know what somebody's going through. I mean, those people, they're condemned to die. It's like, man, you don't want to piss one of those dudes off.
Straight up.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing about a place like this is there's a lot of hope. Jose, he's gonna leave pretty soon. They have another place where they're sending these guys now, which is Chino prison.
Uh-huh.
They send them mostly to Lancaster and to Chino.
Who's that?
Death row guys. They can go anywhere pretty much now, but a lot of them are trying to go to those places. No, Donovan.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Yep. So, what do you want to do? You want to wrap this call up right now, James?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. I gotta go out. I think my dinner is getting cold, and my wife is gonna be like, "I told you that you'd rather be on the phone than come get your nice little warm dinner. Here, eat your cold food."
Yep. But now we want to give a special shout out to everybody, man, that spent this time with us. Appreciate you guys and trying to be on soon.
Hey, I got a comment that I want to read off for you guys from Jeanette. She writes, "David and Jesse, when you get out, stay away from negative people. I believe in you both."
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank
We'll
you.
talk to you guys again soon.
Kim writes, "Good night."
As soon as possible. Yep, good night to everybody. Thank you all for your support, man. That's where we at. Anytime you guys need us, we're here.
If you're from Europe, get some sleep.
Yep. Definitely. If you're in Europe, get some sleep.
All right, man. Talk to you later, boy.
All right, for sure.
You have a good night, Dougie.
All right, have a good one. Hey, and man, I appreciate stay away from surgery, girl. Hey, I just want to tell you guys, I do appreciate you guys. You guys, hanging in here with us, even though they cut the video off. It's ultimately, we're in, we're in. I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, appreciate that. But they're in prison, and when when you end up in these places, you pretty much at other people's mercy, at the state's mercy, and the state employees, and they could do whatever they want to do. And what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? A 602? You're gonna sue them? I guess what I'm trying to say is don't go to prison, because prison's not the place to be. I wouldn't know anything about prison because I'll be straight up honest with you guys. I've never been to prison, and to be honest with you, I didn't want to go to prison, if you will, because I have commitment issues. When you go to prison, you have to commit yourself for years, and I was like maybe like a 6 month type of person, maybe a year at the most, but years, hell nah. I'm straight. I don't sign me up for that. Don't put me in, coach, because I'm not trying to do years. Hey James, I subbed for 3. Hey, thank you, Joanne. Thank you, highly appreciate it. And I'm not sure if you caught my earlier video visit with Silas when I was talking about it. So for people like you that do sub, and if you guys want to talk to these individuals when we are on video visits, I'm gonna start opening it up where I'll go ahead and bring you guys on, and you guys are going to interact with them, on I'll bring you on to the TikTok video and whatnot. Hey, what's up, Patricia? How's it going? But yeah, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it. It's not required, but it is highly appreciated. Like I say, for me, I'm mostly looking for to get followed. I'm trying to get comments on the videos, and get the videos reposted, and things of that nature, to get us in the algorithm, to get our message out, whatever message we're putting out. That's my ultimate goal. And then I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs on the smaller account that's based out of the UK, and I'm trying to get into that creator fund, and hopefully I could make a few dollars, if you will, from putting out these videos. Mary, you flesh your friend, never again. Hey, I didn't even do none of that. We were just talking, and they booted us. It was all bad. I mean, I would understand. Hey, thank you for that. Thank you for the heart. Hardly appreciate it. Hello, James, if you will. Ginger's mom. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. For me, to be honest with you, Nutley, for me, it's better if you're watching. For me, honestly, it's better if you watch on YT, because and you watch the ads. For me, that's better. Um, but if you don't want to jump on YT and you want to stay on TT, then just repost the videos, drop some comments whenever you see me post up videos, to get me in the algorithm, and possibly get some conversations going. Let me see. I logged out TT and went to YTA. Thank you, Nutley. Highly appreciate that. So yeah. That's where we're at. But anyhow, hey, I gotta go ahead and get going, because my dinner is getting cold, and I can already hear my wife. You prefer to be on video visits with your friends in prison. Well, now here's your cold food. Toma with your cold food. Go good. Eat dinner. Your wife's gonna be mad. But I don't know. Right now, it's probably gonna be some cold coal, if you will. That's probably what I'm gonna get tonight. Hey, good night, James. See you tomorrow. I don't know what shoe. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Right. Hopefully, she's not watching me, because I probably will get a shoe right now when I go over there. Anyhow, hey, get in there, man. Having a hot dinner. Child time day, James. All right, all right. Hey, like I say, hey, I do appreciate you guys. Happy Tuesdays. Yeah, I haven't drank in a while, so it might be a good time to start drinking if I do get a cold shoe or a cold in my sock. Anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a collect call from, and like I say around here, life's like a candle. Life's like a candle. Yeah, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it slice out. You give me Cheech vibes. All right, Blue Heart. Pues toma, mira. Did Cheech have one of these? I think not. Hey, good night, Ginger's mom. Have a good one, all right? Hey, everybody, hey, I appreciate all of you guys, all right? It's an honor for you guys, to spend this time with me on these phone calls, video calls, on these court appearances, or whatever, whenever I'm on. I highly appreciate it. I know you guys could just go like this, and I'm gone like the wind, like a like a candle in the wind, right? Joanne and Miss Thomas, appreciate all of you guys, all right? Hey, wherever you guys are coming from, like I say, I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a collect call from. And damn, I even forgot it. Life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it lights out. And with that, I am out. A rato. And for anybody that wants to watch Maricopa, Maricopa is running on YouTube right now.